Right. Okay. So, in the gym, anything below failure is unacceptable. Like, you can't run rep in reserve, excuse me, one rep in reserve is ridiculous. It's utter nonsense because, okay, say you're, my head's bothering me. Say you're doing the one rep in reserve, right? You don't know exactly where failure is on that set. You have no idea. You might think you know, but chances are, if you're leaving one rep in reserve, you could probably do another 6 on that exercise before you actually failed. And you think your next rep is failure? It's not. It's not. Like, if you're 1 rep away from failure, you should be able to get the weight up for one last time. Like, you should be like almost in tears. You should be struggling so hard to get that weight up that it almost feels impossible, that it, like, you're slowly curling it up. That would be 1 rep in reserve for failure. A lot of people, they're just pumping it. They're just pumping whatever. They're just doing their thing, and then they just drop the weight and stop. And then they say, oh, I'm leaving reps in reserve. Don't do that. You're leaving gains on the table. You're leaving stuff on the table because those last reps where you're really struggling, you're really pushing, those are the reps that count the most. Those are the reps that tear apart the muscle the most. So why would you forfeit that? Like I said, you're leaving gains on the table. Once I learned that, it completely changed my perspective on fitness and lifting and working out, because when I started, I was doing that. Like, I was doing my reps, and then I would put the weight down, and I'd be like, okay, cool set, good set. Oh, let me wait 2 minutes. I'd wait 2 minutes, and then I'd do the set again, and it was another lousy set. I'd wait 2 minutes. I'd do a third lousy set. It was until I realized that, like, you have to push every single set. You have to fail every single set, because that's how you know you pushed yourself to the absolute limit, and that's how you know that you extracted the most out of that set, because you don't know if you extracted what you could have. Even if you're okay, if you're injured, okay, that's fine. That kind of makes sense. I don't know, if you tore your pec or something and you're like, okay, I can't overstrain my pec. I'm still going to train it. I'm still going to bring it back. I'm not going to overstrain it. Fair enough. But if you're perfectly fine and there is nothing wrong with you, you need to be pushing as hard as you can. No excuses. No, but it's optimal for 2 reps. Like, no, it's not optimal. Honestly, the most optimal thing you can do in the gym is to not be optimal. To just be a simpleton and just be like, okay, I'm going to lift this weight. If I can get this many reps, great. If I can, usually the rep range is like 10 to 15. That's the rep range that I follow. So for me, it's like, okay, if I can blow past 15, okay, it needs to be heavier, so I can't do that. So I have to stop before 15. And then if it's below 10, I'm like, okay, this is too heavy. I can't do this right now. You see what I'm saying? Like, you should be in that rep range. You should stop and fail in that rep range. You shouldn't be just blowing past like 15 or 16 reps, just hump, and you're cranking out like 30. If you want to build muscle, stay within that rep range and push as hard as you can. I see so many people in the gym. They're doing lightweight, re-rack it and leave it. And I'm just like, dude, you're leaving gains on the table. What are we doing here? It makes me so mad. I don't understand why people do it. So train to absolute failure. And it's better when you have a partner with you, because one, you don't want to look stupid in front of them. Like, I train harder when I'm working out with somebody who actually wants to work out. If someone's like working out and doing little baby reps, I can't work out with them. I can't do it. If someone does not is not willing to go to the absolute limit and to go to absolute failure and push beyond failure with help, like I guess you call them help reps or supported reps or whatever, when your friend is helping you out. And all right, let's say we'll say we're doing bench press. We're doing bench press, we're benching, you stop, you can't get it off your chest. Your friend helps lift the bar up, and then you bring it back down, and then your friend lifts it up again. That's pushing past failure. I can't work out with people who can't do that for me, and I can't do that for them. Like I hate working out with people who are talking mid-set. It bothers me so much. And just people who train like babies. It annoys me so much. So another thing, don't train with people who train like babies. Train with people who train like bodybuilders. Train with people who lift heavy and who work hard. Another thing, you should also be sore after the workout. You should be in pain after working out. You should be walking to your car and be like, oof, man. If you hit a chest day, I hit a chest day today, and my chest was like, oof, that hurts. It hurts a little bit. Good. That's how it should be. You should be in pain, especially on a leg day. On a leg day, you should have trouble walking to your car. You should borderline be waddling to the car. And it's so much better when you have someone to push you and someone to give you those supported reps. Because you can't do that on your own. Without a partner, it's very, very difficult. Without a partner who's on the same wavelength as you and who trains as hard as you do, it's very, very difficult. And they make pushing past failure so much easier. So, ideal is working out with a friend, and then you guys can have a good time afterwards, right? Like if you're working out with a friend, you're hitting a workout, you just crushed it, then you guys can go out to eat or something. Like there's a Chipotle right near my gym, so sometimes I'll go out with my friends if I'm doing like a joint workout, I guess you could call it. Sometimes go to Chipotle and we'll have a conversation, we'll talk. Chipotle is such a great place because they have great proteins. They have chicken, they have steak, and I think a couple other things. So that's really nice. They got rice, they got cheeses, they got lettuce, and they can make you a great bowl. It's just phenomenal. And that's another thing too that I would recommend is when you get done with your workout, make sure to have some food or some protein after to maximize the muscle gains. But yeah, just please go to failure. Your future self will thank you. I'm sure you've heard the term training till mild discomfort, right? That's like a meme online. Do not do that. Train until you scream. Train until you feel like you're about to die. Like I was in the gym with a friend the other day, and I was crushing it on the preacher curls, and I thought I was about to cry because of how much it hurt. Like I was in so much pain. Like my arms were shaking and everything. It was absolutely excellent. That was probably the best bicep workout I've had in a very, very, very long time. So, yeah, just have somebody with you in the gym. It makes an absolute world of a difference. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys. Excuse me. That's all I got for you. Train to failure. Train hard. Do your best. Be elite. You got this.